I'm Maria. Today I'm going to show you how to make candied nuts. It is such a delicious treat, and I use it a lot in for holiday like Thanksgiving. That's a great little appetizer to have around the table. It's got that earthy, warm fall. I know we're still in summer, but I also use it for charcuteries. These beautiful cheese platters that just a sweet nut in the mix of everything else just really makes it good. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to melt a stick of butter on a foil covered cookie sheet. And the reason you want it foil covered is because it's going to candy. It is going to candy with the sugar and the carob syrup, just a little bit of that. It's going to turn into like a candy, so it's going to get hard and such. So the foil is going to keep your pan clean and not so hard to clean later. But you know what I mean. All right, in the oven. That's what was wrong. You were too far away. I couldn't reach you. Okay, so that's going to bake until it melts. So I also have something else in the oven at a really low temperature. So I'm just going to let it go that route. When it melts and it's going to cover, it'll be ready for the toppings. Let's play. All right, so I'm going to whisk 3 egg whites. You want a good froth, not a meringue. I'm going to tell you something funny. In cooking school, we had to take egg whites and turn them into meringue. No electric mixer. Everything was done by hand. I'm telling you, that's what these guns are about. Okay, so you're going to get a good froth. That's what you want. You want that froth right there. In that, you're going to add a cup of sugar. And that weight of the sugar is just going to deflate that whisking you just did. But that's okay. Just keep on. All right. I'm also going to add a tablespoon, just an excessive tablespoon. So just let it drip over of carob syrup. And I like using the dark carob syrup because it has a molasses base to it. But to tell you the truth, I'm out. So we're going to work with what we have. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. And I'm going to grate some fresh nutmeg. This is what is and you're not going to use a lot. I am just going to check on the butter. Almost. Okay, and then I've got 4 cups of nuts. Now you can use the same recipe for any nut you like. They're really good with almonds. I am a more pecan kind of girl than, I don't like walnuts, but walnuts I've made them and they go fast. So whatever you like the most. So I'm going to stick with pecans. Plus, I'm going to use it for the charcuterie, and for me, that pecan and cheeses and fruits just work the best. But your recipe, your choice, you do what you like. All right. So, oh, that smells so good. All right, I'm going to get rid of the whisk and just fold it in. Only because the nuts will get tied into the whisk prongs and then I just gotta whoop them out. That's it. There's no other reason for it. Okay, now I'm gonna bake them. I lied. I lied to you. I forgot my vanilla, and that makes a big difference with the flavor of it. So I'm gonna put a little bit of vanilla, mix it again, and then by that time the butter should be melted. Pay attention, Maria. Jeez. So I'm gonna mix that in. It smells like Thanksgiving. It smells yummy. Let me get the cookie sheet out, and I'll spread them out, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I took the cookie sheet out of the oven. You can see that all I did was literally put the stick on there and let it melt. It's melted. I want to just make sure that there's butter on all of the foil so it doesn't stick, and that's it. And I want all this goodness. Now, my cookie sheet is a lot bigger than the standard cookie sheet, but that's okay. I usually make a double batch because this goes so fast. So it's gonna cook, and then I'm gonna turn it, let's see, I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna kind of just flip it and mix it, and you're gonna see that the egg meringue kind of like made it poofy. Oven's ready. So the meringue made it poofy, and that's the stuff that's gonna caramelize and candy and stuff. So let me get it in the oven. I'm gonna check on it in 10 minutes. And if I don't like it, then I'll let it cook some more. Okay, I'm trying to set this up, sorry. So I'm gonna turn the nuts, and you can see how puffy they are. Let me see, can you see how puffy they are? There, you can see that. So now I'm just gonna kind of mix it up, let it continue baking. Man, that smells amazing. They're starting to candy. So what I am trying to do, how's that for a weird angle? I'm trying to get all the nuts on one single level, because if they clump, they'll be harder to break. Good to eat, but so they're gonna bake it in a single level for about another 15 minutes. Okay, I took them out of the oven. They're hot, and I'm just gonna give them another stir. All that butter was absorbed, all that sugar caramelized, all the flavoring and the spices and herbs, not herbs, spices, vanilla. Oh, so good. All right, now, this is where I really want to make sure that it's as close to a single layer as I can, because this is where they're going to dry. They're baked, they're good. But I want to spread them out. That's why I got a bigger cookie sheet. Even when I do a double batch, it's still, there's still just enough room. All right, that's gonna cool. God, I really wish you could smell this. All right, let's wait. Okay, that's it. They've cooled and they're plated. Oh, I really wish you can smell it. It is so good. Nailed it. Oh man, I'm in trouble because I'm hungry and these are good. I might have to make another batch. No, maybe. Okay, those are some of the best candied nuts I've ever had. So mix them, enjoy them, and then you can make your face happy. Okay, my friends, until next time, happy baking.
Ah, that was fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.